So there's Madonna in Desperately Seeking Susan. Now we're rejoining her on the streets of New York City, along with that troublesome cougar, in a look at the making of her movie, Who's That Girl?
Let's go.
Rock and roll superstar Madonna caused quite a commotion herself when she, along with co-star Griffin Dunne, director James Foley, and a 160-pound wild cougar invaded Manhattan to shoot Who's That Girl?
It was very hard. The very pulse of the city and the noise of the city and the difficulty of controlling things is hard enough. And with Madonna being in the street, it just amplified that times a billion.
This has been my biggest educational experience as an actress.
Action!
All right, everybody just stay calm. Change of partners here.
I'm doing things differently. Well, the more movies you do, the more comfortable you feel with it. I don't know, I feel like it's really the first movie I've made, you know? I just understand it completely. The first couple of times, I think you kind of walk around feeling your way through it, you know? Which isn't to say that I don't have my moments of doubt, you know, am I doing this right? But I feel really good about it.
While Madonna was the main attraction, her co-star Murray the Cougar also generated a lot of excitement on the streets of New York. But Murray was a little overwhelmed by all the attention.
Working in New York, obviously, is much different than working in L.A. or any place else. It's intimidating to me. I mean, it was very intimidating to the animals. We had some requirements that we had to do in New York, and one was putting up double sets of 12-foot nets. We had 4 sharpshooters on the set all the time. We had the American Humane Society from New York. We had the Animal Control from New York.
Guys, fall back a little bit more, please.
You can take a domesticated house cat, and you take a little mouse or a little bird, and you put down there with your cat and see how quick he jumps it and eats it. Well, we're all mice and birds to these exotic animals, and it's the things we do and we don't do that keep us out of trouble.
Ever since she began turning out hit records, Madonna has been setting fashion trends. While creating a look for Nikki Finn, costume designer Deborah Scott never lost sight of Madonna's impact on the fashion world.
In general, when I do a movie, I don't try to think about, oh, you know, are people in 6 months, are people going to be wearing this? But with something like this, you do take that into account because there's, you know, teenagers all over America that sort of follow her style. And that it definitely has an influence. I don't think it makes you decide what she's going to wear on that basis, but you're always thinking about it.
She's crazy! Look how she's dressed!
I mean, there's no escaping the fact that Madonna's who she is, and even though she's playing a character, you're dressing a personality who makes quite a statement of her own. And no matter what she wears would be a statement. No statement would be some statement.
Sorry I'm late. Just overcommitted myself. You understand, huh?
No problem at all. Please take a seat.
Who is that? Shh, don't do just me. Nobody ignores Nikki Finn.
Despite Nikki's hair-raising hijinks, nobody gets hurt in Who's That Girl? Except perhaps a $152,000 Rolls-Royce Corniche convertible. 4 different Rolls-Royces were used and abused during the film shoot. Bashed, battered, stripped, and spray-painted, one Rolls eventually falls apart from fatigue.
Background! Action!
But for Madonna, the main concern on the set of Who's That Girl was keeping the material fresh and funny. And that meant trusting director Foley's instincts.
You think I'm going too slow?
No, you're going faster, but...
I'm going as fast as my tight skirt will carry me. We do takes and takes and takes, and a way I was sure was going to work, and then Jamie would suggest trying just one little thing different, and I would swear that that was completely wrong and be so adamant about it, and then I'd do it and realize that he was completely right. And then I'd have to eat my shoe or something, but...